So now, do you feel like King Von's success had a negative impact on Durk? And when I'm saying that, I'm talking about like in terms of like you seeing how the fans gravitated to King Von, how he shot the to the top real quick and all that. Then you kind of seen Durk kind of changing the context of his lyrics being a little more gritty, a little more street with his shit. Do you feel like that affected Durk in a negative way, the success of Von?
Bro, I feel like knowing all the good Von did for behind the scenes, I would never say nothing to do with V-Roy was the downfall or nothing. I just feel like, V-Roy is very impressionable, bro. Like, he bleed on people. And I don't even mean that in a negative way. Like, just whatever he is, like, you would want to be like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to. Yeah, bro. Like, whatever he be on, like, you will take qualities from V-Roy. It's just, like, almost hard not to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you won't even be trying to honestly do it on purpose. You just end up, he rub both on you, bro. Like, rather it's like the type of music you make, the type of way you view things, or just like how you, like how you handle certain situations, man. Like, V-Roy will bleed on you. You know what I'm saying? And he'll rub off on you, bro. So it's like, I don't even want to say it was a negative effect. You be around people and the things you like about them, you steal. You know what I'm saying? The things,
even if it be like sometimes you'll pick
bro,
up.
it's human. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I don't even want to say, like he was doing this shit on purpose. I feel like V-Roy he brought drill back. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I swear to God, I remember like it was yesterday, bro. Like, V-Roy, before he came out doing what he doing, they was kind of trying to, like, make it popular to just don't diss niggas. And, oh, y'all grown as hell, y'all still overly into it in songs, and niggas need to go their way and get they, like, it was kind of like, I'm gonna say down. It just was like, that type of shit wasn't popular. Like, Sosa was still making like street music and shit. That shit people weren't even listening. That's why Durk was kind of singing and shit. Like, Durk was singing, he was making a different type of music. He was down there in an A and shit like that. And that's what was going crazy.
Yeah.
V-Roy kind of came back and made that shit back. Like, cause bro, if some shit ain't, like, I don't want to say drill wasn't hot. It just was a lot. Like, niggas from the A was running the game at the time, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't heavy hitters from drill really up. So it was kind of like Future and Thug and that whole type of wave, YFN, Lucci and shit like that. They was running the game. That was what was hot. I ain't gonna lie, folks. V-Roy kind of brought that street shit back. So, like, when it's back, yeah, I'm back making music like this. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? That shit was kind of falling on deaf ears. Like, I don't never want to make it seem like it wasn't, we always listen to that type of music if we grew up off it. But it was a whole different type of genre that was taking over at the time, bro. Like, that shit wasn't popping. When V-Roy got back, he got that shit back popping. It was all type of us started back rapping like that. Then, at first, it was all type of niggas trying to switch it up, bro. Even I had to learn how to, just be different. But, boy, V-Roy, he got back and he brought that shit back into full effect. So it's like, all right, shit, that type of music is back.
Yeah, I'm back in my
bag. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. That makes sense.
So that's what I think what happened, man. V-Roy brought shit back.
No, that makes sense. Now, with the rest of Durk, I ain't gonna lie, it seems like it been kind of, the drill era, I ain't gonna, like, it seemed like it's back a little bit dying down again. When you just said that, it made me think about that. Do you feel like since he been arrested that it's like killed the era in the drill era?
I wouldn't even say. I feel like this whole little time frame just been a hit for the Chicago scene, honestly. Like, as far as just with the shit with like Bloodhound Lil Jeff and Lil Scoom, and you got like him being prosecuted, and like you got a lot of little shorties that was claiming fame or making their names. They died early. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why they was saying that shit about DJU couch and shit, trying to say it was like something wrong with his couch because he was interviewing a lot of shorties, but it wasn't nothing wrong with his couch. It was just that this the day and age we living in right now. These shorties that's on this furniture ain't bullshitting. They walking out this door and they in the field for real. You know what I'm saying? Little Q50 with the little 50, man. He, like, all these shorties that went and just it's like it's heavy. Fat Soul, he stayed folks in and out of jail, so it's like he got to get out and get back. You know what I'm saying? So he get booked. And it take away from the drill scene when he booked. You know what I'm saying? Take away from the wave. So it's like I just feel like it's simultaneous shit that's going on. I feel like Smirk like the big piece to the puzzle obviously, but it's just a bad time, you know, or it's a less than pleasant time. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of beef going home, flying with these shorties, and they just picking each other off at this point, and they ain't playing. The rappers getting got away, and so on and so forth. And then you got the big dogs getting prosecuted or whatever. So it's like, you know, it's just a bad time right now. It ain't. I don't want to, because it's always like guys doing their thing and going up. It's just like we lose. It's like when LA. I remember around the time that span of time where like it was hella rappers leaving and dying back then, like LA, and you know, like then you know that was around the time Pappy died like a year and a half or two later. Like that 13 to 15, that shit was weird. Like 2012 to 2015, before we lost a lot of big rappers that would have been like Lil JoJo and them and shit like that. Like it was a lot of shorties that was about to be great. They was getting booked, or Lil J went to jail for 8 years out the blue. Like it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, that's why you get to that point where a lot of shit don't be popular no more. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfucker be gone, book, V-Roy ain't even exist yet on that music shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had a couple niggas that was surviving and doing their thing, but for the most part, there was a lot of motherfuckers getting whacked or getting booked. And I feel like it's kind of resurfacing itself again, this little run, this last year or so, up onto this point. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of real names and faces that's
snatched out the game.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, they dying, they going to jail.
And it just affect the scene as a whole. You know what I'm saying? It does.
You know,